Hello folks, I am going to another creators dinner tomorrow night, so I thought why not vlog? It's pretty much the same crew as last time with a few changes because some people couldn't make it and some people that couldn't make it last time. Does that make any sense? I thought I would start the vlog now because I've just got my ASOS order. We were supposed to be renting dresses again, but unfortunately that kind of fell through at the last minute because the rental service were really busy with Christmas, etc. So that left us finding something to wear, and I feel like most people on the group were like, that's great, I've got dresses. Whereas I am very much in the thick of postpartum frump, and I tried on a few things. I only really have a few dressy things anyway because I got rid of a lot of my stuff. But I tried on a few bits yesterday and I was like, I am not going to be wearing this out in public. I'm trying not to get too down about it because I know that there's so much more to life than how you look. I gave birth, 3 months ago? So I need to be kind to myself. And I know that. I know the rational part of my brain is saying that to me. But the emotional side of my brain is just... The bold patches are well and truly in flow. But yeah, the emotional side of my brain is just very unhappy with how I look at the moment. I feel like I need some Botox, some lip filler. I mean, I used to get my lips done and I feel like the last few months, I feel like the very last of whatever was left in there is gone because my top lip is back to being non-existent if I've not got anything on my lips. What are you looking at? I mean, obviously, it's all worth it. I love my child very much. But yeah, anyway, I've had the postpartum poops. Not the postpartum poops, that would probably refer to something else. I did an ASOS panic buy last night of a few different bits and I'm just hoping that something works. I'm not expecting to look or feel my best, TBH. I would just like something that actually covers the square meterage that I've got going on comfortably and I look half presentable. That's the goal. So yeah, my ASOS order just arrived. I thought I would share what I got. So, to be honest, what is in this bag is as much of a surprise to you as it is to me because I'm not fully remembering what I chose yesterday, even though it was only yesterday. And I'm not setting myself up for success here because every girl knows that when you try clothes on but your hair and face aren't done, you might as well just not try it on. Do you know what I mean? Ah, yes. I've got a couple of satin skirts and I bought one pair of boots twice in 2 sizes because I just thought I can't be taking any chances. There we go. They feel quite grown up. I just really liked the shape. I thought they were very classy, but the heel isn't stiletto. It's slim visually, but it's still substantial. Let me try on the 8. I'm also wearing the chunkiest socks known to man. I'm not helping myself here. I'm just too lazy to go upstairs and change them. You don't see that on QVC, do you? I'll show you these 3 skirts and then I will try them on. And I don't know what tops I'm going to be wearing them with. I'm hoping that they go with something that I own. This is very haphazard, guys, very haphazard. Skirt number 1. Oh, this is actually from New Look. I've gone for a 14. I used the size guide and had to measure myself because I literally had no idea what I was doing. But it's actually very stretchy. So looking at it, I probably could have got a 12. But I've got the 14, which I'm sure will be comfy. I'm just hoping, I don't want it to be loose. I don't think it'll be loose. I don't know. Anyway, it's a very deep chocolatey satin. I got this leopard one, which is just ASOS brand, I believe. Topshop. I got that in a medium, which on the size guide is a 12 to 14. So that's quite a deep, subtle, I would say, leopard print. You do definitely get some that pop a lot more. And I do love fleece. I think it's really forgiving and flattering. So I quite like that. And to be honest, out of these 3, this is probably the most wearable for me in terms of how many times I would wear it, because you could style this in the summer or the winter, going out, daytime. And this last one is Topshop as well. I got this in a size 14. This has absolutely no give, so I'm glad because I very much doubt I'd have fit into a 12 with no give at the moment. Gonna need a steam. Not entirely my style, although I have to admit, like, I don't even know what my style is anymore at the moment, so I'm just going with the flow and experimenting. But this isn't something I would normally go for. I want to go for something sleek, simple, classy. And I do think this is lovely, but my fear is that the shape and the slits and the lace all together, it's kind of giving witchy narrowboat vibes more than I would like it to. I honestly haven't worn anything dressy in 100 years, so I am both excited and apprehensive to try it all on. I'm going to try the chocolate on first. I probably won't wear my breastfeeding top. I haven't shaved or moisturised my legs, so all in all, I am what you would call a hot mess. I don't hate the shape of it. I don't know, does it sort of age me with the boots? I was wondering if I could do pink and brown together. I think I should get brown boots if I want to do that. I think it needs to just be those two tones. The black is introducing another element. Yeah, I'm not really feeling it, to be honest. I think because the skirt has that kind of tulip edge with the peplum as well, it's too much going on. I could just wear a top, or I've got this one. Let's try a different skirt. I'm just gonna bite the bullet and try the burgundy one. It's a no from me. It's giving Rose on the Titanic, which does all that. Oh, baby. Help is on the way, dear. The baby is now spectating. Daylight is quickly fading. So, let me try the last one on. Last option, the stretchy Topshop leopard print number. I think it's my favourite so far. It's between this and the chocolate one. Love pink and leopard print together. Don't think that's giving what I want it to give, you know. This mango top, over the top is not too bad. I just feel like I look so aged. Is that a bit more of a kind of modern silhouette? I feel like it is, probably. So the skirt can come up to here, but I think down over the boots a little bit. Could have made life easier for myself and just taken the top off underneath, but I didn't, so here we are. I mean, I'm not having my belly button out, that's for sure. I almost need this top in black. I don't own this top in black. Oh. This skirt, I love the satin, I love the colour, but the shape is head of year 9 at parents' evening. Don't think you're invited. Back to the leopard print we go. Might just have to be this. It's so boring. So boring. And surely I can find a little crop top at the shops this evening. Could I go now? I think that's what I'll do. You might be noticing that I've washed my hair. It is the next day. It's the next morning. I don't know what I was thinking yesterday when I thought that I could rush out to the shops. I must have been momentarily on crack to think that I could leave the house with a baby and my toddler and like whiz around the shops. It's just not a thing. And also Rue then reminded me that I promised we'd go to the library and change her books. So all in all, I decided to scratch the whizzing around the shops plan that I had, which would have been a disaster anyway. And instead, I've dropped Rue to nursery this morning and I'm here with just Pia. Plans for the dinner have actually changed slightly. I feel so bad for Saf, bless her. She's had a bit of a nightmare organising this one. What with the dress rental company kind of pulling out at the last minute. Now what's happened is the restaurant have had an issue with their private dining space, so the venue has changed last minute. On the one hand, that's obviously an absolute logistical nightmare for Saf, and I feel so bad that she's had the stress of it. But on the other hand, the new venue is actually closer to where I'm staying, and it's like a hosting house, it's like an events house, so I think actually I'm going to go slightly more cash. I'm either going to find a nice black blouse or top, or a nice black or burgundy maybe kind of loose jumper style. Anyway, that's what's in my head. I haven't brought the skirt with me, which was arguably a bit stupid, but I mean, I know what it looks like, I know the shape of it, so I'm sure I can sort of eyeball the situation. But yeah, I need to I need to get going before Mia wakes up, because we all know when she wakes up in that car seat, she'll be screaming. When I tell you, I think I tried on every black top that was available in store, in every store I went into. So anyway, I've got two options. And these two options, I have to say, are at very different opposite. Are you okay? Very opposite ends of the scale. This top from Primark is in a size large and it's £9. It's just like a velvet, velour, whatever t-shirt, and it's just got a little pearl button at the back to do up at the nape of your neck. I feel like velvet is just quite a nice Christmassy fabric, isn't it? And then the other one that I got was from Next, and this is in a size 14, a glitzy hairy number. It's giving Hagrid at the Yule Ball. Quite roomy. Both of them are quite boxy, like hip fit, if you like. And this was more expensive than the other one, I can tell you that. £65. If neither of them work, then you will find me crying, because we're leaving for London in like just over 2 hours. So one of these is going to have to work, basically. Do I want to try the cheap one on first or the expensive? Let's go with this one first. Mommy's going to try this top on, Pia. Hey. So both of the tops I ended up with, to be honest, were a mixture of like ones I feel like are pumping quite easily, and my breast pads aren't visible, because a lot of the ones I tried on were quite, I don't know, just they're like thinner materials, and I could literally see my reusable breast pads through them. So at the moment it is not an option for me to go breast padless, nor do I want to soak through my top with two big lactating wet patches. So I feel like that's an option, to be honest. It's all right. It's all right. Let's try on the other one. Do I tuck? Would I do hair up with this one? I think I'm going to take both tops, and once my makeup's done and I'm ready, I'm going to try on both and see how I feel as a final product. I feel like the glitzy one is probably a little bit more of the vibe tonight, but I don't hate this, and this is very comfortable. So as a backup, and I mean, this was £9. At least we've got two options now, which are okay. So that's a good thing. Good morning, London. I am back at the flat that we're staying at. Once again, I did a terrible job of vlogging last night. I did get some clips, which is an improvement on last time, but to be honest, it's funny, like, we get there, a couple of people have some like silly TikToks they want to make, but aside from that, it's not really like a content getting evening, because obviously you're just like chatting with people, getting to know people. I mean, I realise terrible form of me to build up putting together the outfit and then not capture the actual outfit. I went for the tassely, hairy, glittery top, leopard print skirt, boots. So the final outfit that I'd shown you that I said I thought I was going to wear, I did wear that one. And yeah, it was very comfortable all night. I could pump in it. Those were my main things that I wanted to tick off. So I can't complain too much. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to like the pictures because of the postpartum things we talked about before, that we're not going to focus on too much because I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. That's the closest I've been to cancelling on an event because of how I look. But I'm not going to allow myself to do that because I'm just not going to. Like, I know how silly that is. But anyway, we went. We had a lovely time. We're going to go to Westfield at Shepherd's Bush today and have a little shop and just soak up some of the Christmassiness there. I realise it might be mental. We're going to be getting there quite early though, so fingers crossed we can beat some of the rush. Thank you. Daddy's been on a coffee run. I only had one breast pad on yesterday at the party and I was like, Have I lost a breast pad somewhere at this party? Very embarrassing. Well, actually, it really wouldn't, because it was a group of mothers and they wouldn't have cared. I realised you've seen me in these breastfeeding tops a lot. It's not the same one. I have several of this one. It's my favourite. Get them from Next. I've got a couple from H&M as well, which I like, but the material and the ease of the clips on these is like significantly better. I would recommend. I'll put it in the description. Right, I need to concentrate. Catch you on the flip side when I'm dressed. Still stop tour of the apartment before we leave. This is our room with baby. Rue slept in here, bathroom in there, down the corridor, kitchen and living area. Very simple fit today. Got my Adidas gazelles on, ready to go. I'm back in the same jumper that I started this vlog in, I think. I filmed most of this vlog in the middle of December and it is now the 22nd of December. And I was on the verge of scrapping this vlog, which is a terrible habit that I'm in, where I will film a lot, edit it together, and then I don't upload it, and then I scrap it because I feel like too much time has passed. I am still going to upload it. I hope some of you will still enjoy it. I realise it's a bit random, not Christmassy whatsoever. And I also felt like I gave no context for that. So basically, that weekend was my birthday, and Alex and I had always been intending to go to London to have a shopping day. I wanted to go to Westfield, and so because then I had obviously this invite from Saf, we rolled it all in together. That's why the kids and Alex were with me and we stayed overnight, and then we went to Westfield the next day. And as I predicted, it was super busy. Went to Bill's for breakfast, which was lovely, and everything was very quiet when we went into Bill's. And then by the time we came out, it was like Christmas shopping. Still had a really lovely time. I just didn't manage to film anything else because it was like, you know, trying to keep an eye on your child in a very busy environment. Long story short, I have come on just to say thank you for watching the vlog. I hope you all have a really lovely Christmas. I hope it's what you want it to be and that you feel happy and you get to eat some delicious food, chill with people you love, and just have a nice rest. Hope you have a lovely one. Thank you so much for watching and sticking with me through the postpartum body issues meltdown, and I will catch you soon. Bye. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.